Just talking with Ellie, and we're in the Chick-fil-A drive-thru, and I'm thinking, as we're saying how awesome Chick-fil-A is, they just, customer service. Duh. We all know when you go to Chick-fil-A, one, it's quick, it's quality, it's without a shadow of a doubt. People even bring in food from Chick-fil-A for our office meetings because you know it's going to taste good. The service is fabulous. Everybody knows. What do they say when you say thank you? They say, my pleasure. How awesome is that? Isn't customer service important? And I think that's why, when Todd and I list homes versus other realtors, our customer service is stellar because we care. We make sure our clients know we care. We go above and beyond with our listings. And I think that's why, when you list with Todd and Colleen, there's a big, big difference because of that customer service. So I'm pulling up here right now and we're going to talk to this gentleman and let's see what he has to say. Hey!
How you doing today?
You're on camera. What's your name?
I'm Joey.
Joey, I'm Colleen.
What am I on camera for?
So I vlog, and so
I'm not mad at that.
We're doing a vlog. Say hello.
Hello.
Hi, Thomas.
How are you?
So we were talking about Chick-fil-A and how you guys have such stellar customer service.
We appreciate that.
Even down to your audio, you guys you go above and beyond with your audio. You can tell. So
you put this on your vlog now?
Yeah, you're gonna be famous. I'm gonna tag you.
How many followers do you have? How many followers do you have, Colleen?
A couple thousand.
I ain't mad at that at all. I'm not mad at that at all.
So why do you think it is? Everybody knows when they go to Chick-fil-A. The food is awesome. The realtors in my office, we all get excited when someone brings in Chick-fil-A. Everybody knows the go-to statement when you say, okay, your order's gonna be ready. I say thank you, and you guys say, my pleasure.
You want to know
Everybody
why?
knows that. That's your tagline.
You want to know why?
Why?
Because it's an amazing job to have, and I love doing it, and so does this gentleman.
And not only is the food amazing, but
it's easy.
So you guys have passion for it, right?
Most definitely.
See,
Most
isn't
definitely.
that
Thank you for
awesome?
everything. This is her as well.
I owe you money.
I do owe you money. I need to read your order too. I got a grill wrap, avocado ranch, grill club, Kobe Jack, medium fried, Cobb salad, avocado ranch, honey roasted barbecue, and a Dr. Pepper.
Say it again. No, I'm just kidding.
I will say it again.
Awesome.
And I should ask you, let me see your ID.
Right.
Let me see your ID.
I don't have my ID.
Well, I trust you.
But hang on.
I see your name tag.
Do I have a business card? I don't even think I have that. Send me a Facebook friend request so I can tag you.
How do I find you?
Frost.
Colleen, okay.
Colleen
I won't forget
Frost.
that. You'll get it today.
There you go. Boom.
God bless you.
Thanks,
Next time
Joey.
I'm
Thanks,
on your
Thomas.
video singing.
Okay. Woo. Bye, guys. Bye.
Welcome to King Burger, where we could do it your way, but don't get crazy.
Alright, can I get a number 6 with a cookies and cream milkshake?
You sure you just don't want a Coke?
Pardon?
I gotta get the ice cream out, put some cookies all up in it. I don't even know how to use that blender. They got me pressing all these crazy buttons. No, you can have a Coke. Let me get number 6 with a large Coke. Next.
Hi, I'll have a number 3 with no cheese, no tomato, and no lettuce.
Dang, anything else? I got a complicated order. Let me get number 3 with no cheese, no tomato.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry,
Excuse me, sir. You see me trying to put in my order? Don't interrupt. Rude. And no lettuce, that's it. What?
I changed my mind about the cheese.
Oh, now you want some cheese.
Yes.
Now you want some cheese? You see me putting the order while you didn't say nothing in the first place.
I tried to, but...
No, sir, don't get loud with me, sir. Do not get loud with me. Oh, no. Security.
Not getting loud.
Security. This dude needs to go. He needs to go. Need to go.
So when you think about customer service, I think especially in real estate, we are so competitive. So I think you kind of have to figure out what makes you different, what is your value add that you bring to the table, and why should a customer or a client work with you? I get that asked all the time. Why are you different? At the end of the day, it's because I care. I look at every listing. Todd and I do all the listings for our team, and when I walk into a seller's house, that's my house. That is my responsibility to get them the most every single time, and I want them to know. I always say when I call them, what would Todd and Colleen do? I want them to know, probably to a fault, I care way too much, and I think that's kind of people will ask me, how did you become so successful so fast? You know, someone just asked me that last week, and it's because I care. You know, when you go somewhere and you feel the love and the care of, I don't care if it's you're getting your nails done, if you're going out to your anniversary dinner, if you're dropping clothes off at the dry cleaner, whatever it is, you know that that person genuinely cares about you. They're not looking at the paycheck. They're truly, truly caring about you. And I wanted to share a quote. It says, you know, bad news travels very fast. Think like viral. And Warren Buffett once said, it takes 20 years to build a reputation and 5 minutes to ruin it. So if you think about that, you'll do things differently. No truer words have been spoken, yet not all businesses think that way. It's extremely important to me that all of my clients know how much I genuinely care and want them to have the best service, because I'm not thinking about the paycheck. I'm not thinking about, let me just get through this transaction, it's one and done. I want them to be a client, and most importantly, a friend for life. If you're an entrepreneur watching this and you think about what you're doing for a living, let me share a statistic with you. 4 out of every 100 businesses last through until the 10-year mark. That's a massive 96% failure rate. That's huge. So when you ignore the needs of your customers and you're not doing what they want and going out of their way for them, you're not appreciating them, you're not just making sure that they know how much you care, and you are not fulfilling and exceeding their expectations, you're not even giving yourself the potential to have a longevity in your own business. And, you know, without them, you don't have any business. So that's why customer service is so important. You know, I went to a restaurant today for brunch, and I went to a restaurant up at the Star, and they were so fantastic. And Scotty, our waiter, who is a former sniper, and we thanked him for his service, and then we thanked him for his service today with us. He was fabulous, and I will make sure that I go back to that restaurant because he was fantastic. And I will specifically ask for him because it's the customer service that he gave to us, and I think that speaks volumes, because I don't want to just go in there and have anybody. If I'm not lucky enough to get him, you know, so be it. But he was fantastic, and it's because of him is one of the main reasons we're going to be going back. We're going to go into Pronto Muffler, and I'm going to see if I can get a hold of the manager, and I want to share a story with you of years ago what the manager did here at Pronto Muffler. I'm going to totally catch him off guard, so let's see how this goes. A lot of people in here. Totally catching me off guard. Okay, so I'm doing a vlog this week on customer service, and I remember you from years ago, and I tell so many people about Pronto Muffler and you. And although unfortunately for the past few years I've called you Jeremiah.
Jeremiah's my real name.
Well, there you go. So I had it right all these years.
Yeah.
Okay, so I came in years ago, and I had a Yukon. I'd taken it to the Chevy dealership, and they were going to charge me like $280 to fix the rattle on my muffler. So I brought it in, gave you my key, and you said, yeah, just give me a minute to give me an estimate. You brought it back like 10 minutes later, and you had just threw it up there, welded it, and gave it back to me.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, oh, okay, great, what do I owe you? And you said, nothing. And I said, okay, well, that doesn't seem right. And you're like, no, you're good, you're all good. And I don't know if you remember that story, and I ended up giving the guys like $20 each for lunch that day. And so it's a story I share with so many people. I just wanted to interview you and just kind of ask you, why is it that your customer service is so stellar, and who are you as a person to be able to lead Pronto Muffler with a stellar reputation?
Well, you know, first of all, I'm a Christian, so I want to treat people right because of that. But we don't want your business just one time. A lot of shops will try to get as much as they can that one time. We want the business for the rest of your life. We just want you to keep coming back. And if we treat people fair, they're going to do that.
Yeah, and I've sent, so many people here. I've shared this story. And then this week I'm like, I'm doing this vlog on customer service. And I'm like, I've got to come back in so that I can share this with thousands of people so they know about you, Pronto Muffler and 75. So where can they find you? I told them it's off the service road between Park and Parker.
Between 15th and Park.
I'm sorry, between
on the
15th and
northbound
Park.
service road.
Okay. Is there a phone number that people can reach you at?
972-423-7705.
Awesome. Well, thanks for letting me completely catch you off guard, and I appreciate you.
You have a great day.
And
Thank
great
you.
customer service. So
Thank you.
thanks. Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye. So in closing of this video this week, I'm going to give you 5 do's of things you want to do for good customer service. Number 1, respect your customer. All relationships, whether it's personal or it's business, all begin and end with respect, right? Number 2, be honest. Honesty is always the best policy, so no matter what, be honest with your client and tell them things that you may find a challenge, but they're gonna really appreciate that and they're gonna respect you, going back to number 1. Number 3, take responsibility. Professionalism with customer service implies that, you are ready to take on the responsibility, and most importantly, apologize and find a solution when there's an issue that arises. Number 4, always put yourself in your client's shoes. Constantly, like I said in the beginning of this video, I always take on every listing as my own personal home. That's why you'll find me saying like, oh, I just bought a home over here, or oh, Todd and I are selling this, our house, and I take it as my own, and I always give advice of what would Todd and Colleen do. And number 5, express your gratitude to your clients and make sure that they know that you appreciate their loyalty to your brand. And then lastly, I'm going to give you 1 don't. There's multiple don'ts, but I really just, want to focus on, I'm very positive, so I just want to focus on 1 don't. Don't treat your clients as a transaction, but actually make sure that you think of their heart and not their pocketbook. Make sure that they know that they're a person and that you feel what they're feeling. This is a big, in real estate anyhow, very emotional. You can have someone right-sizing and leaving 23 years of happy memories, or perhaps they're starting a new chapter in their life and separating, and it can be very emotional. So make sure that they feel that you care about what they're going through and that you want to be a part of that process and that journey with them.